Do you want to be?
No.
I've been here a few times, but like it just feels like a normal park.
You know what's odd though is my dog only tries to dig at this park.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi, sorry. Hi friends, this is Anna from Death Travels. I travel the world and make videos about death. So different interesting funeral mourning customs and interesting resting places. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm in Victoria Memorial Square Park in Toronto, right at Wellington and Portland. And what most Canadians and Torontonians who enjoy their time here don't know is that this used to be a cemetery. And in fact, actually it is still a cemetery because there are 400 to 500 bodies approximately still buried underneath grass in a very shallow graves, 2 to 3 feet deep. And today I'm just going to ask people here if they knew that this used to be and still is a cemetery, and I want to know how it makes them feel. Hello ladies, I see that you are having a picnic here. I just wanted to ask if you knew that this place used to be a cemetery.
I did not know that. I have no idea.
You didn't know that? Okay. So I'm going to shock you a little bit more because this is actually still a cemetery. There's around 400 to 500 bodies still buried here in very shallow graves.
Wow.
2 to 3 feet. So I just wanted to know, like, how does that make you feel? Like, is it spooky or not? Have you ever felt anything weird here?
This is my first time here, so I've never felt anything weird.
I've been here a few times, but like it just feels like a normal park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here. I've been here a few times. Never felt anything weird.
All right.
But like, how do we find out the fact that it's a cemetery? Like, I've never heard of that before. There's time.
Oh, there's two stones. Oh my gosh.
I love it. The Garrison Cemetery, as they used to call it, was the first cemetery to be used by European settlers in what would later become the city of Toronto, and is now the oldest surviving burying ground in historic Toronto. It was first established by Governor John Graves Simcoe around 1793 as the burial place for those affiliated with the nearby Toronto Garrison, Fort York, so for soldiers and their families, including a number of victims of the War of 1812. The first burial in the cemetery occurred in 1794, and it was Simcoe's infant daughter who was just over 1 year old. And the last one in 1863, when the cemetery was deemed full and then largely abandoned for years. And then the years of neglect and then vandalism resulted in only 17 gravestones surviving, that they're right now located at the east side, on the east side of the park.
You know what's odd though is my dog only tries to dig at this park.
Are you serious?
And I try and tell him this is the last place you can dig. But it makes me wonder, can he smell or sense?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did he ever find anything?
No, I don't let him dig. I don't let him, for the record.
Did you know that this used to be a cemetery?
Oh no, I had no idea.
All right.
I'm not from the area.
Oh, I see. Okay. Are you from Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And actually, this is still a cemetery. So there's around 400 to 500 bodies buried still here in very shallow graves, like 2 to 3 feet. Yeah, and people have picnics here and so on. So I just wonder, like, how does that make you feel? You didn't know about this?
Oh, that's really scary. Yeah, I don't know.
Does it change anything for you?
No, not in the slightest.
No.
No, I'm interested. I'll probably look it up on Wiki.
Okay.
Wikipedia later, but no, that's it.
Oh, cool. Well, enjoy. I'm so sorry for disturbing you. How does that make you feel that this is a cemetery, actually?
Yeah, it is off-putting, but I do love it here too. So
Right.
it is off-putting, but
Yeah. And how about you?
I think, like, I didn't actually know that. She doesn't live here. She doesn't come.
I see.
So I didn't know, but I think maybe it contributes to the peace of it all.
In the late 19th century, the cemetery was turned into a public park, and in 1905 it changed its name from St. John's Square to Victoria Memorial Square to, of course, honor Queen Victoria. And there was a special commission that surveyed all the graves, and they decided to level the ground, brought in some soil, and turn it into this beautiful public, very green, very enjoyable space. Do you think they should like remove the bodies from the ground, or like they should just leave it there?
I just don't know. I don't know enough about what's all involved. I do know that there's not enough parks in the city of Toronto, and they see all those buildings there.
Yes.
There's going to be 25,000 people. 25,000 people are going to live here, and the only two parks are here and at the end of that street, which is a tiny park. Can you shake paw? Shake paw. Good boy.
Amazing.
Yes.
Can you look into the camera, please, for me?
Look into the camera.
Oh, you too.
Oh, sorry.
Did you know that it is still a cemetery?
Oh, really? No, I had no idea.
Is that shocking news for you?
Yes, it is.
You didn't know that there's still bodies in the ground?
No, I didn't. I wouldn't assume that. No.
No? How does that make you feel?
I don't know. It's a deep question. If my dog flips and lies on the ground, I feel like I don't know. It's kind of weird because it's like, what else can you do with this place? There's not a lot of green spaces in Toronto.
Everyone talks about that.
You know what I mean? But it sucks because you have to turn a place that's supposed to be like very, sacred into a place that's not.
Right.
You have dogs shitting everywhere.
But does that like change your feeling about this place in any shape or form?
No,
like,
I mean,
do you
like,
guys feel like?
I mean, yeah, I feel like, I'd want to have respect for it. And, like, I think about it, but I mean, it's the only green space I have. So
Yeah,
my
so you
dog
just
has to run around. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it.
In like big cities, we're really running out of space. I feel like eventually in years to come, wherever I'm buried will probably be turned into a park or even a condo. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, so I found information here that I didn't know existed. I think it's a new thing, and I think they're just trying to renovate this thing. So they put this plaque here, and it says that Victoria Memorial Square is a historic site and burial ground. The unmarked graves of 400 soldiers and their family members lie just below the park grounds. That's very interesting. That information was not here before. I don't think it was. Maybe in the corner of the park. So they're asking people to be respectful and keep pets on leash and don't let them dig. Well, we all know that you cannot really let dogs not dig, can you? In 1990, the square was included in the city inventory of heritage properties, and it was actually renovated between 2009 and 2011. But I heard that it's going to be renovated again in just a few weeks, so I'm glad we made it before then. And let's take one last look at this amazing, green, beautiful space that, makes Torontonians happy and relaxed. So that's it for today, folks. I hope that you enjoy this video. If you did, please slap a like on it or comment in the comment section. I felt like this is such a special place here, and I'm glad that I visited it. It turns out not many people know that it is still a cemetery. And well, till next time.